What is up, YouTube? Merry Christmas to all of you who celebrate Christmas. I know this video will be posted after the fact, but Merry late Christmas. But today we are training back. Just because it is a holiday does not mean to take a rest day. I mean, if your gym is closed and you don't have any gym equipment at home, then you're kind of screwed. But try to do something at least, maybe go on a walk outside, try to stay active, and just make the best of what you can. You're in control of all the decisions that you're making. Just make sure you're making the right ones in terms of your fitness goals and other goals in life that you have too. But today is back day and it's also Christmas, so those are like my two favorite things. Back is my favorite body part to train, and Christmas is my favorite holiday. Game plan for back is starting with some lat pull downs. My hamstrings are extremely sore from yesterday's leg day, so I'm probably not going to do any rack pulls or deadlifts. So just a bunch of rows and probably some push downs at the end. So yeah, I'm thinking right now I'll start off with some lat pull downs, just open everything up, and then do a shit ton of rows after. Probably just a bunch of cable rows and maybe a barbell row. I'll chuck that in as well. I like the Smith machine barbell rows at my home gym, so I'll probably be doing those today. But again, anything can change when I'm getting in there. But I'm definitely going to warm up for a little while, probably stretch out a bit. Last night I was playing La Tombola with my family. It's like an Italian bingo, and I had an extremely bad hamstring cramp in the middle of it, and I literally thought I tore my hamstring. It was very scary. Like, the whole muscle of the hamstring was like non-existent at the top of my leg. So I got a little freaked out, but everything's fine. I just got to really drink more water. I got my bottle right here, and I got to stretch a lot more after my workouts. So again, just things that I'm in control of and I'm just not doing. So just gotta be better in those parts of my life in terms of bodybuilding goals. I can't have anything stupid happen just because I'm dehydrated or some shit like that. But I'm rolling up on the gym now, and I will see you all for the first work set of back. Peace out.
All right, what's going on, everybody? So I'm starting off my back workout with some lat pull downs. I did 2 sets before this recording. This is the last set right here. I am going to start to put the sets and reps up in the little corner. So if you like it, just drop a comment down below just to say if you want me to keep doing it or not, just in case you want to copy this workout. But this is the third work set right here. I did 3 sets with the regular grip, and then on this last work set right here, after I'm finished with the regular grip pull downs, I dropped the weight by about 40%, and now I'm just doing some underhand rows. And this could definitely easily target your biceps. So what I suggest doing is to not really bend your arms too much and to really just pull with your elbows. And by pulling with your elbows, you really just kind of want to almost think about bringing the weight towards your belly button or your knees, just to bring the weight out in front of you rather than straight down. And doing those couple little tweaks in the reps, it'll definitely target more of your lower lats rather than your biceps. But after I finished up there, I'm moving over into some seated rows now. I did 2 sets of about 15 to 17 with partials at the end. And again, your body does not know what a full rep is. So when you take the weight fully back, obviously you know how many full reps you got. But again, your muscles still have a lot more left in the tank. Even after that, you could definitely squeeze out a few partials to go past failure. These felt super duper nice here. Again, only 2 sets is really all I needed here. Just going nice and heavy, just really fatiguing those lower lats. After doing the seated rows with 2 hands, I used the same cable attachment and I just did them single arm. And over here, you'll see that I'm kind of rotating my wrist up and having my palms face a little bit more upward. And what that's going to really do is get a really nice lower lat activation. Again, a big goal of mine when I'm training back is to really grow my lower lats just so that they show more from a front. I did some upper back movements later in the workout. You'll see the next movement is an upper back movement. But when I'm training back, I know that my lower lats are more lacking, so I definitely want to do more of them to kind of catch them up. These felt super duper nice, and I'm using my other hand to kind of self-spot a little bit more to get that full extension in the back. Now moving over into some barbell rows right here. Just did 3 sets of 12 to 15. These felt super duper nice. Again, whenever you're doing a barbell row, just almost imagine pinching your shoulder blades together just to really get a good squeeze on the upper back. I wanted to use the Smith machine for this, but someone was on it for like an hour, so I could not get over there today. But regular barbell rows are just as good. After barbell rows, going just to finish off the back workout, I'm doing some lat pushdowns. After a bunch of rows, lat pushdowns are a great way to kind of finish off your back. Just really almost stretching it out and getting a nice squeeze. After a bunch of rows, your arms are going to indirectly get tired. So to feel your back more, just doing pushdowns are a great finisher. For these, you'll see my arms are slightly bent, but I'm really just trying to keep my chest up and get a nice squeeze at the back. You can almost see that my hands are in an underhand position just to, again, activate my lower lats. Just like how I had my hands in an underhand position on the single arm rows. Anything with a reverse grip feels really nice on your lower lats. Now I'm doing a bit of a drop set here. Again, I don't really care how much the volume is on here. I'm just really trying to just maximize the pump in my back at this last part. Just trying to force as much blood to the muscle as possible. Typically, anything over 20 reps is more muscular endurance, but the pump was feeling really nice, so I just kept going at it. Now, I call this like a lat row down because it's not really a push down. You're almost kind of rowing the weight back, but this was a phenomenal finisher. I'm just kind of sitting on the little windowsill right here just to stabilize myself, and I'm really just using only my lats to pull down the weight. This felt super duper nice. Constant tension was felt the entire time. And again, when you're training a muscle, you don't want to just focus on the squeeze. You really want to get a good stretch as well, just to really open up the muscle. This felt super duper nice, and I hope you all enjoyed the workout, and I'll see you all in the car. Peace out.
All right, so I just wrapped up back, and honestly, a pretty solid workout. I only was in there for about an hour. Um, And that's really all you need to train a muscle group. I mean, if it's only one muscle group, I'd say at least 45 minutes to an hour is all you really need. Sometimes it goes longer, like if you're working out with a friend or something, you start talking a little bit more. But in reality, it shouldn't take longer than an hour, really. I mean, if you're training back and biceps, then you might need like an hour and a half, hour and 15 minutes, depending on how short your rest times are and everything. But honestly, in an hour, my back feels pretty freaking pumped, and I'm tired. I'm gonna go home now. I gotta eat. I got rice and a protein shake waiting for me, and then I'm going over to my aunt's house to celebrate Christmas. So yeah. Uh, what was I gonna say? Uh, Kind of missed doing rack pulls today. I mean, now it's something exciting that I look forward to on back days. I really have been enjoying some sort of like deadlift or rack pulls, but my hamstrings were sore, and like I mentioned earlier, my hamstring cramped up pretty bad yesterday, like last night, and I did not want to do anything hamstring related today, just to kind of save it from any pain or soreness that I did not need today. I did place barbell rows towards the end for a reason. I feel like in the startings of my back workouts, even on lat pull downs, I do feel my hamstrings tighten up just to the fact that like I'm trying to keep myself down, and like just the way that I plant my feet, and it sometimes results in my hamstrings like burning a lot. I don't know why, but it just happens. But when I do like a hamstring supported movement later in the workout, I don't feel it as much because just the blood's pumping, the adrenaline's going and everything. So by putting barbell rows in at the end, I didn't feel any stress on the hamstring, which felt really nice. And yeah, it was just a solid back workout. At the end, I did a bunch of like lat pushdowns, and I wouldn't even call them straight up lat pushdowns. They were kind of like underhand row pushdowns. I don't even know. It was like kind of made up my own form in that, and honestly, it felt pretty freaking good. I don't know why, but I feel like with a normal lat pushdown, I don't feel it 100% in my back, and I mean, like it feels really good in my back. Like if I just keep my arms straight and just push it down, but I just bending my elbows and kind of doing like a row kind of bent arm push down, it just feels a lot more solid on my lats. And by kind of with the bar, that wasn't even a bar, with the cable attachment I used, the red parts at the top were like elastic. So I got a really deep stretch, and when I pulled it down, it almost had elastic tension and then the weight tension, which felt super duper nice on my lats. Uh, so yeah, if you have that attachment at your gym, definitely try to use it. And if you don't feel regular lat pushdowns, maybe try to use that form that I used, because honestly, it felt really, really nice. And I went underhand too to really just squeeze those lower lats, and it felt really, really nice. So definitely give those a try. And if you don't have that like elastic attachment, just use a regular rope. It'll work just the same. You just gotta you could just almost like bend the rope in at the bottom, and then you'll get that extra lat like activation in a sense. Because on any like bar movement or anything, like I'm obviously not going to bend the bar, but I'm trying to bend that bar just to really activate my lats. And another cue I always think of is like squeeze your armpits. Like when you squeeze them, you're activating your lats, and then you do the row. It feels so much better. But with all that being said, I'm home now and I got to go in and eat. So I wish you all a Merry Christmas. I know this video is going to be posted after, so I hope you all enjoyed your Christmas, and I will see you not tomorrow. Tomorrow's a rest day, but I'll see you in 2 days for shoulders. Peace out.